let's talk about TV. There's not much, but a new series has been announced as being in development, which is based on Brian K. Vaughan and Adrian Alfona's Runaways comic from quite a long time ago now. I mean, God, when did that first... It was over 10 years ago, I think, this series launched. It's not had a current run for a long time, so I don't know if it's something you'd even be familiar with.
Showed up in Secret Wars last year. There was a 5-issue bit.
Okay.
Runaways.
So,
but obviously not in the continuity.
They are a great group. They're very interesting, and they are very suited to TV. They're a group of kids who basically aren't very familiar with each other at the beginning of the book. They get together every year when their parents, who turn out to be a conglomerate of supervillains, meet up at one of their houses for like an annual meeting to discuss their evil plans. And the kids come, and the kids go and play in the playroom. And on this one fateful day, the kids basically all realise that their parents are evil and decide this is fucked up, and they leave, run away, and sort of get their heads down somewhere and become basically street urchins, if you like. But it's fantastic. I mean, they've all got their own little powers. There's nothing too, for the most part, nothing too over the top that they couldn't get away with it on a TV budget. Loads of little subplots, loads of little dramas that come along when you put kids together. It would be a great show to explore in that sort of format. So that's quite interesting. It's being co-run by Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage. Now, did Josh Schwartz do stuff like
OC?
The OC. Yeah, I was going to say
OC, Gossip Girl, Heart of Dixie.
Stuff about kids.
Yeah, it's definitely pushing towards the young teenager angle.
Yeah.
That's what it's gaming for.
So at least he's got experience in that regard. Cause...
Oh, it's good, successful guy. I mean, Gossip Girl ran for a long time.
Yeah.
OC's still up there as one of the top of that genre.
Yeah.
Heart of Dixie, not so much. So more recently, he's not got great history, but I mean, the OC's well up there, and he ran that pretty much on his own.
Yeah, and that appealed to not just young people. You could get something out of that because it was about it was like about the parents of these kids as well, and these real life dramas. I remember watching some of that when I was younger. So if it's anything like that, I think they'll be onto something. Interestingly, it's a Hulu sort of production.
Yeah, which is an interesting angle to take. While, I mean, I know that Marvel have got their relationship with Netflix, but Netflix is international, which makes me wonder now if Hulu, it's a sort of a side note, if Hulu are going to push international as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Which would be good. I would be definitely for that.
Either that, or they'll have to have like distribution partners in different countries. Because I mean, there's no way Marvel are going to keep a new TV show just in the US. They'll find a way to put it out. But it seems to have ABC seems to be part of the production as well. So there's some sort of partner in it, which good sign for whether this is going to spin out of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whether it's going to allow for them to interact with each other on occasion. That could be quite interesting. The Runaways are typically Los Angeles-based team. It's one of the appeals of the book was that it's not set in fucking New York like every other comic book. But the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are all over the place all the time, so there's no reason why they couldn't have some sort of interaction. It remains to be seen whether that'll be the case, but I'm interested. It's a strong concept and it's well suited to telly.